Hi there, ho there, bunch of my friends. Turning off with this stuff. You can see a lot of darkness right now for a second. As you can tell, that's the wee Budget Buddy, folks. I was always wondering, folks, if our other Budget Buddy friend there had speed. I guess she does. It just takes a camera to make her run. No, we're not calling Santa. Welcome to Budget Buddy, friends. Bear with us, we're on a new camera. I haven't taken the tape off the lens part yet. I figure it should be fine. As you see in the beginning, folks, I did a little bit of an apartment tour. We're going to show you some stuff today that we're just learning how to do ourselves. I've already washed my hands, but I've been on some new things here, folks, and my hands need to be washed again. But what we're going to do today with everybody, because unfortunately I hate to say this, grocery prices are going up, up, up. So she's going to wash her hands in a minute or two, folks, too. The first thing we're going to do is, because everybody likes tacos in the world, and I do too, but we're going to make homemade taco seasoning. I've done this before. I love it. When it ages, I'll tell you this right now, it gives new meaning to the word fighting the common cold. Woo-hoo!
It's like that quesadilla place in Welland.
Yeah, it'll really wake you up. So anyway, what we do is, we're going to have some pepper. The wee one over there, he's singing his own little tune. We always like this, so I have to make extras. But this is good, folks, for people that would like to have tacos or stuff like that and be able to do it. The other things we're going to do is, as we're adding this stuff, I'm just letting you know, paprika. I don't really measure these ingredients because what I do, folks, is I add them to our liking. So it all depends on your likings and things, folks. With everything I touch, I do wash my hands just because I'm touching liquids or powders, and I'm not too happy when I have to do that. So I add paprika, I add garlic powder. Now the other thing you can add, if you're going to be able to keep it fresh or use it right away, is fresh garlic. And we're going to get to why we have that in the cocoa too in a minute. Now I'm not really I don't have a thing here for the level of what spices I use and stuff like that. So if there is no sound, we are working it out. This is new for us, folks. We're just chili pepper flakes.
We never used chili pepper flakes.
Yes, we did. I did the last batch. But we are leaving these out because what we are going to make today, folks, and this is something I got from the Native Center in Fort Erie here, pickling cucumbers. Everybody likes a good dill. Found a recipe online for dill pickles. I have a friend, he likes spicy things. I don't. So we're making some spicy dill pickles, and we're going to make
regular
dill pickles, because we're not big spicy friends here. We do like our tacos, but that's a different kettle of fish altogether. And according to him, it's to call Santa, which now this is stuff we got a while ago. We still have it because we don't use it that often. It's seasoning salt. Now, I'm reusing a margarine container to do this, folks, just because we reuse here. And with the prices of everything, it's safer. We add a little bit of sugar. We don't add a lot of sugar. We just use a little bit. Now, shake it.
And make a mess.
Apparently I did, folks, but luckily not. My counter's cleaned. I thought I had it feel tighter, and I didn't. Scrape it off. It'll be fine. See, folks, what happens when you're a budget buddy? You screw up things at times. But live and learn. I'll wash that up before I use it. That's how spicy it is, folks. It's so spicy it makes you cough.
Makes me cough because of my asthmatic.
Makes me think of, I feel like tacos tonight. So anyway, we're just going to clean up our counter from the mess I made. Pray next time I don't do that. Clean off my counter. And reseal and do again. As soon as I find my lid.
Tightly this time.
It is on tightly. So we did lose some, but I can always make extra down the road. Simple recipe, done. Next time, I'll hold it tighter. So, now, on to the pickling recipe. Before we start the liquids, we're going to get some stuff aside here because we're going to need it. I'm just going to clean up the counter a little bit more. So, we are trying to get episodes out, folks. Please bear with us as we do it. Now, we're using a big stock pot for this. The first ones we're going to do, because my wife is going to get out, the other budget buddy friend is going to get out the other ingredients we're missing, which are in the fridge.
Garlic.
You need garlic.
Dill. And chunky jalapenos.
Jalapeno peppers. So, now we just have some jars. But before we get to the pickling liquid, I want to cut these up. Because I want to make sure I have pickles all ready to go for everything. Now, you can leave the tips on. It won't make a difference. You're not going to peel these. I'm going to cut the tip off because it wouldn't make a difference. Actually, I'll leave it on. So you want to cut the pickle in half. You want to cut the pickle again in half. We're going to make pickle spears for this one, folks, to go in the jar. Almost. And I took out a couple of bowls. Lily probably hasn't figured out why yet, folks, but she'll figure out now.
Just to put the pickles and the cucumbers into it.
Mm-hmm.
You can cut off that little stem, because that's where it grew from the vine.
You can. It wouldn't make a difference. And sometimes they're going to be big pickle spears, and sometimes they're going to be small. So the pickle spears go in the big bowl because they're bigger pickles. And we're just going to go through some of these. And while she does this, because the other thing we're going to do is with these, folks, is this. We're going to take them. Almost like a bread and butter pickle. So we did find this recipe online on the YouTube too, just so people are aware. We don't. Sometimes we get recipes that we come up with on our own, and sometimes we don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these, folks, like this. So she's going to keep doing these until she gets a full bowl.
You're cutting the jalapenos.
Yes, folks, I will cut that for her.
Because I cannot hold a jalapeno without gloves.
Unfortunately, folks, I can't. So, the pickling recipe is very easy, folks. We're using a stock pot. And we found the easiest one because we like easy in this house. Gordon, no. It's equal cups water to vinegar. I'm using a bigger stock pot because we have a lot of jars we're doing. But in this household, we really like a good pickle. So I got 4 cups of vinegar right now. 8 cups. I might use the whole jar, folks, the whole jug, which will give you 12 cups of vinegar. We do apologize, folks, for getting these episodes out sporadically, but we are in the midst of some
issues.
Yes, they're not technical issues, but they are issues that we are going through. So we will explain more as time goes by. So now added 12 cups of vinegar. I might have to take out some. So should have done it differently, folks, but I didn't. So I'm going to take some out and put some liquid into a different bowl, and if I have to, I can reuse it down the road. I made a mistake, and I'm proud of it at times when I make mistakes, because I'm only human.
You, go over there. And I'm talking to the paper towels.
So I'm going to add some more water. This will be my last jar. I will add this last cup. I will add, folks, because I have reduced the liquid amount that was in here. Okay. If I do want to add some, I will add it from here because I've already got liquids in there. And if we drop some, we just don't worry about it. Okay. When we do this, we also add pickling salt. And I'm just going to start the liquids on this, folks, for us. So we have bought grenadine or something like that. So when you're doing it, it's for every cup, it's 2 1/3 cup pickling salt. Two 1/3 tablespoons. So I had 8 cups, folks. So we're going to do 16 tablespoons. 1. I don't really want to go that heavy on the salt. 2. 1. 2. 3. 4. 2 cups is 2/3 of a cup. 2, 3, 5, 6. I'll do 8, folks. 7, 8. I'll do one more for good measure. Because I put in 8 cups, so for 8 cups would be. I'll do one more just for good measure, folks. So then what I want to do, folks, is I want to stir this up. Now I'm using a wooden spoon, folks, in my thing, just because the only thing is wood and metal don't hurt each other. She's done a fair amount. Keep doing some more, please. And we gotta let this boil. We can't just take it for what it's at now, folks. We really gotta let it boil over or boil up. It's very, very cloudy. Very, very salty smell. So when she's done, she'll let me know. And then I'm going to come in and I'll show you how to do some more. Okay? Gordon, can you please pick this up for Diaper?
It'll also go in the garbage.
Yes, here, put it in the hand. Thank you. So you're not going to be missing much, folks, while she's cutting those up. I'm just going to stop stirring this so I can see all the salt and everything's been mixed in properly. What I'm going to do is pause a bunch of buddies at this time to tell them we'll be right back. As you can see, folks, welcome back. It is boiling. We've done a few of the things here. Now we're going to get to the fun part that she can't touch, which is fine with me. So it's this. So when doing these, folks, either have gloves or be able to wash your hands right away, or have a strong stomach to do it. So what we're doing, folks, is I'm taking the tops off. Move these things around here.
Stay.
Oh, it will. So, great thing with jalapenos is you can always use the seeds too if you ever want for something. I can always put the seeds into it. Now, I don't mind. I'm not going to do a lot of jalapeno peppers. We do have quite a bit here, but I will find different recipes to use them for other people. So when you're doing them, and this is something I've never done, I just figured I'd want to try it for a friend. They like hot stuff. I don't. He's somewhat of a loves spicy foods, so I figured I'd give him a jar each of the ones that are really good, and then we'll give him a Now, you don't really need to take out the seeds, especially for this recipe. So this one here, you take your jar. I do have another bowl full, folks, I'm just letting you know that I can put these into. Because once I get the seeds out and everything done, they become easier. So I didn't want to pick up the spinach. I was hoping she would only pick up one or two, but
it came in a package.
I know, folks. I'm just letting her know, like, I wish she would have went and just picked up one or two easy, but she was so scared of touching a jalapeno pepper. She figured a jalapeno pepper was going to bite her. I was going to put tongue twister. How many jalapeno peppers does it take before a jalapeno pepper bite you? Jokingly, folks.
I don't want to touch it without gloves because if you rub your eye, it can sting your eye.
Not this part. This is the waxy part. This is where it's fine. If you touch the outside, folks, it's fine. It's the inside that you would want to worry about, because the inside is very, very spicy, and that's where all the flavors are. I hate to say it that way. So we're going to cut this up like this. My liquid is very much boiled. We've turned it down just so it will stay boiled. Calling Santa over there is fine too. Now, before I touch my garlic, folks, I am going to wash my hands. I have a thing here of hot soapy vinegar water, just because it equals out it'll kill the acidity that I need. Then you're going to do the garlic. Now, the fun part about garlic, folks, with this recipe, well, she got me 3, I thought she only got me 2. Anyway.
Ask for 3.
2 to 3. You got me perfect, thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying, folks. You don't want to really smash it open. What you want to do is just cut off the tips and take off the outer lining. Okay, folks?
We do have a garlic press, but it's a little broken.
I don't want a garlic press. I didn't ask for a garlic press. I said this is how I'm doing it. So after you cut it, folks, like this, and I'm going to show you how to cut it fully so you understand. You don't want to cut, you don't want big pieces in. You want fair sizes. Something like that, folks. I'm going to show you just so you can see. Okay, you're all the way up there. As you can see. And cut it into 4s. It's just to give a little taste to everything. Sometimes you can peel the papers off, other times you can't, you have to cut them off. So just be aware of that. You might be able to be lucky to get that off. So you cut it in once. What I'm doing is I'm doing it in 4s. So what we're doing is, for the spicy ones, it's 2 garlics. We're going to put some of these. We don't want to do too much. And then when we're doing the dill, folks, God, I love dill. Oh, folks, you don't know how much you're missing with the smell of dill in the house. Makes every day happy. We're just going to throw some dill in. I'm going to fill this up a little more with some pickles. We're not going to do a lot. We're only doing 1 jar for them. Okay. But I put basically almost like a sandwich, I call it. So we got it almost full. Okay, we don't want to fill it up too much. So now what we do with the liquids, folks, is this. You see if she's going to touch it. Hold on, try to do it. Is we want to fill it up. To where we can't touch it no more because it's getting too hot for our hands. We're just at the line, folks, above it. So everything is soaked, and you see it floating, which we did. Then we take the lid. Now, it's pickled. Canned, pickled, whatever you want to call it. So we've done one of these for them, and we're just going to do up 1 jar of the pickle spears, I call them. We're just taking them off to the side. These ones I'm doing for her because she can't touch the jalapenos, and I understand that completely. And the rest will basically be done for ourselves. So when you get to a pickle that may be too big, you cut off the top if you have to. You don't want them over the thing, but then what you can do with these ones is also throw the baby ones in and you just give a little bit extra to people. So now I was going to add some red pepper flakes to that, but I will add it to this one, just because the only thing is it's a little bit different. Just adding a little bit of chili pepper flakes. Not a lot, just a pinch, basically. Oop, don't want too much, folks. Kind of put a little too much, but that's fine. I'm going to take some dill. Jam the dill in. Not going to use all those up that I made. Huh. Live and learn. As you can see, folks, my pickle spears. So again, we fill it to where our hands are basically touching the water. She's watching, folks, because she's going to do the rest after I've done this. These ones here.
Not spicy.
Nope, she's going to do the regular. But as you see, folks, I got this one filled right up. Pickles are floating a little bit. I'm just going to add a touch more liquid. And that takes care of the regular. That takes care of the spicy ones for our friend. Now, like I say, these are, then we screw it on really, really tight. Basically what's going to happen is, it's going to take its time to pop. When coming to the regular, we go back to the garlic trick first, folks. And using an end of garlic is not going to hurt you. If you want to use up every piece of it, which is fine. And again, what you do is cut one, cut two. Just make sure you have the paper off, because if not, it's going to taste kind of papery. But that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to really do nothing with the dill pickle, the sprigs of dill pickle. That's fine. It won't hurt us. It's actually good. Now, I like these ones myself, folks, just because the only thing is they're good for sandwiches. These ones here. Again, you don't have to fill the jar all the way, but you just fill up and you see they're floating. Again. So spicy ones are left off to the side, but we can all see which ones the spicy ones are, just because they got an extra little thing in them. But I still will move them off to the side. So she's going to continue with me, and we're going to do them together. I'll do it the garlic trick for her. Those can go back in the fridge. And then what I'm going to do is, we're just making some dill pickles today. And kind of like a dill pickle sandwich style. But we're showing you stuff on a budget because, unfortunately, gas prices are going up, and everything is. But you will see more and more of us, folks. You want to do the spears first? On the Budget Buddy time frame. We are coming out more and more. Bring me your jar for a second, please. Let the top cut off. And of course, because in this house, folks, we love our pickles. I think she's trying to find the perfect ones. No, they're not calling Santa. No, they're not calling hot dogs either. No. Okay, now we'll pickle this one, folks, because that's perfect. And what we do... The reason I'm doing this over the jar, folks, is because the only thing is there is still some liquid draining out. And they are very, very hot to the touch, as we can hear. Start putting them in. So what we're doing, folks, is we're trying to save as much money as we can, so we can see us do more and more interesting outings down the road. Please bear with us as we're using a new camera today. The last one, Junior Budget Buddy over there, broke it. By accident, it happens. So we replaced it. Nothing we wanted to do, but we had to do, and we did. Just put a little more dough in there. Basically put that on top. There you go. Now, we haven't turned off our liquid yet, folks, just so you're aware, because we wanted to keep boiling as we're doing this job. Just because the only thing is, makes it a little bit easier for us. So we're working as a team as we do this, and as we do this, we're going to wrap up Budget Buddies right now. Okay? So we'll wrap it up with stay healthy.
Budget wise.
Budget healthy too. Budget wise, budget healthy, budget conscious, and I will end this on a very, very pickly note. Always, always stay home or pickle yourself a great day.